What's up, YouTube? So, I lost you guys a few minutes ago, but I'm back. I'm back. So, I want to talk about money, and I'm going to talk about money tonight. All right. So, the card. This is from the Esther and Jerry Hicks Law of Attraction deck, and it states, I can create both money and the time to enjoy it. And I love the illustration. Like I was saying, it's a maze, and in the middle is a bullseye. And the bullseye kind of represents our desires and the things upon which we want to manifest. And it's like, how do I navigate through life to get to the money? All right. Because that's where we want to get. We want to get to the money. All right. So it says, many of you tell us that you are so busy making your money that you do not have time to enjoy it. For when you rely on your action to create, often you are too tired to enjoy your creation. Once you not only understand the power of your thoughts, but deliberately direct this powerful tool in direction of things that you desire, then you will discover that the action part of your life is the way you enjoy what you have created through your thought. So your thoughts are the tool, and your thoughts can direct you towards your desires. And that's essentially what this illustration is highlighting here. So, a big part of this is the efforting piece. A lot of times we will work to try to manifest the things that we desire. And we are conditioned to do these things, hence the years of grade school that we're required to complete. The standardized testing, the workforce, and how you have to work your way up for that promotion so you could incrementally get those pay increases, right? So, you know, competition in sports also kind of wire that into us that we have to work and effort and work really hard to get to where we can have and enjoy these desires. So, yes, work will get you going. Work will start to rewire your thinking about things. You know, I can speak to this. I stopped school at age 29. So, most of my life, I was in school. I completed two master's degrees, a doctorate degree, all through bachelor's, graduate school, yada, 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 right? All during that process, trying to, make a living, pay bills, all of that. So the work part was my way of trying to get and manifest my dreams and desires. And from early to escape the middle class, borderline poverty, I was told and learned and trained to work to get to that money. So, needless to say, after all these years, the one thing I've learned is that the money started to flow more readily and more easily when I changed my thinking about money. If we say things like, oh, I'm just barely making it. And, I got to work hard to get everything I get, and nothing comes easily. And money is the root to all evil. And, you know, we have to do X, Y, and Z to get to that money. I had to change my thinking to say, you know what? I deserve wealth. I deserve money. Money flows to me easily. When I spend, it comes back to me tenfold. I really had to use my thoughts to redirect myself towards my desires. And if only I knew this when I first got out of high school, because I was taught I have to work, and go to school and school to get to the bullseye. But really, your thoughts guide the ship. So it's very important to take a step back in all of our efforting and really think about what it is we're trying to manifest. When we work, yes, it gets the ball rolling, but that momentum can also create a lot of resistance for us. So you can create resistance through all your working and efforting. Just think about the person that gets into this new relationship and they meet this person that they're really into. And they're getting closer, you're communicating more, you're hanging out at each other's house, all these things are happening, spending a lot of time together, right? So now you get to the place where it's like, okay, I have to call this person 5 times a day. I have to make sure that they respond to all my messages, all my emails, all my texts. And then comes the fussing if they don't. And the more efforting to make sure that you maintain that communication and contact so that you have control over making sure this person stays in your life. And you see all this efforting and control and work that you're putting in to this relationship is actually pushing this person further and further away from you. Because they're like, hey, wait a minute now. I'm an independent sovereign being, you know, I just spoke to you 2 hours ago. Relax. you know? So that could be a turn off and push that person further and further away. And we do that, in the workplace, in family situations with our kids. Just think about the older adolescents and adult kids. You want great things for them. You want them to, get their career of their dreams and find the mates and partners of their dreams and aspirations and, build good relationships and make good choices and stay away things from things that can hurt them, right? So in an effort to help motivate them in the direction of where you see all their potentials lie, we can sometimes suffocate them too. So just think about that. The efforting is great to get the ball rolling, but it can also take that turn where it can create a lot of resistance. So, in wanting to manifest your desires, you have to first ask for it. Asking it is given, right? Then you got to know in your heart that it's given to you and it's for you and that you deserve it. And that's where those thoughts come into play. That's where those thoughts will help redirect you in the right direction, you know? So once you got the thoughts going that are aligned with what it is that you actually desire, then you have to kind of let go and just enjoy the moment and enjoy being present in the here and now with all of the efforting that you've initiated and kind of fall back and just say, when it's time for it to come to me, it's going to come to me. And there's nothing that can take it from me. So then once you've kind of fallen back, it's just kind of adjusting and dealing with whatever contrast that may come your way and believing it. And then it'll come. And then once it comes, you'll have more contrast and something else will happen. And you'll be like, well, you know what? I got this, but I really want this with this, or I want this to be like this. And then you ask again. And the process starts all over and over and over again. But the key is understanding that your thoughts really have to kind of maintain a sense of neutrality and positivity to them and align and sync up to what you truly desire. So, just watch it. If you're efforting a lot and working and turning your wheels and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, take a step back, fall back, relinquish some of that control and really sit in what that desire is. If that desire is for your son to pick better partners, just kind of sitting in that and saying, you know what? I'm doing too much. I'm doing way too much efforting trying to control the outcome of the situation. And with all of this efforting, I'm creating more and more and more resistance. So I hope this was helpful to you. I think this was a good one tonight. And I will see you all again tomorrow night. And if you have questions about this or need any additional feedback or guidance in any of this, please reach out. All right, Myers Life.